And we begin with this breaking news out of East L.A., where investigators have made a horrifying discovery this afternoon. 3 children found dead inside a home there.
In fact, detectives first arrived on the scene. It was about 4 hours ago. NBC's News Chopper 4 Alpha was overhead in the last hour. No arrests have yet been made. And Robert Kovacik is here now. He's down the ground. Give us an update what's going on there and what you've learned. Robert, go ahead.
And Chuck and Colleen, the very latest is no arrests have been made at this point, but a woman has been detained, the children's mother. Joining us right now is Lieutenant Charles Calderero with LASD Homicide.
We are also tracking an excessive heat warning, paving a way for a different kind of fire danger in the coming days. The sky is about to light up ahead of the 4th of July, and we are not talking about fireworks here.
Would you be talking about maybe lightning?
Yes, that
Lightning
too.
would be a good guess. Well, with the monsoonal moisture conditions we have right now, also it's very dry out there. And if you look up at the local mountains, you can see those towering formations over the foothills. Near perfect conditions, all lining up to stir up maybe a bit of lightning and some strikes. We have live team coverage. And we're going to begin right now where we should with meteorologist Melissa Magee. Melissa.
And Chuck and Colleen will be tracking that heat as we go throughout the rest of this week here. Then it's all about that monsoonal moisture and high temperatures today. Once again, a good 15 to 20 degrees above average. Palmdale at 106. Ontario 100 degrees so far. Van Nuys 94. Downtown Los Angeles and at 81. And the cool spot, you had that air conditioning from Mother Nature. Santa Monica coming in with a high temperature of 71. So it's still cool along the coast here. 70 for LAX, 69 in Long Beach. But the warmth is inland. Ontario 87, 107 in Lancaster. We've got 103 degrees currently in Hesperia. So the excessive heat warnings are going to stay up until 9 o'clock tonight. Even the heat advisories, that's for the orange shaded counties here as we are tracking very extreme conditions. We'll talk about what we can expect. That ridge of high pressure, the one responsible for all of that hot air, it starts to weaken and moves on off to our east, making way for a pattern change. Monsoonal moisture does return as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Showers and storms back in the forecast, especially for the foothills and the mountains. And as that moisture moves on in, temperatures do drop, but the humidity is returning as well. We'll go over all of the details coming up with your first alert forecast.
Continue our coverage right now with Tony Shin. He is live right now in the Inland Empire to talk about the heat out there and the excessive fire danger. Tony.
That's exactly right, Colleen. I'm here at the scene of the peak fire, and I can guarantee you, Colleen, and all our viewers out there, that's the latest from here. Reporting live in San Bernardino, I'm Tony Shin, NBC4 News.
Thank you for that, Tony. It has indeed been a brutal day for firefighters who've been on the front lines of the Shell fire. This is what they could to deal with the extreme heat. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu is live in Santa Clarita this afternoon with more on that. Gordon?
Well, Chuck, there's a direct relation, a correlation, if you will, between the moisture levels in the air we've been telling you about and the misery index. Reporting live from Santa Clarita, Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC4 News.
Thanks, Gordon. Emphasize the word little more pleasant. You don't want to have to sweat the heat any more than you absolutely have to, and therefore we hope that you download our NBCLA app. When you get the app, you'll know the weather conditions before you head out the door.
Recovery teams pulled another victim from that beachside condo. Follow the story on air and online. There's a lot of detail coming out every single day, every hour for that matter, and you can access it all on our website, NBCLA.com.
Now let's turn our attention to the coronavirus and our recovery and a new warning that comes out now from the FDA.
New at 5 this afternoon, the California Assembly voted to extend the state's eviction moratorium through September 30th.
It does include a provision to try and prevent against fraud. Tenants who get caught cheating the system can be criminally prosecuted. Reporting live, Angie Crouch, NBC4 News.
Still to come here on the news at 5 o'clock, the 4th of July, just 6 days away, and a big concern in many communities, fireworks. Tonight, a plea to leave the big sparklers to the professionals.
And the Pacific Northwest, usually a relief compared to our temperatures down here, but they are sweltering there as well.